Hi everyone, tonight I wanted to bring to you my 2 Kilo Kit Wit Style September layout share. I got 15 layouts done and I based it on my Secret Not Secret Kit Club for May and June, which was the Amy Tan Shine On collection for 1 month, and the other month was the Simple and Sweet Pink Fresh. I also purchased the Perfect Collection by Chamel class, which is basically you have a diagram, you cut your papers up the way she has them, which I think it was 14 or 15 sheets. I'm not sure. I don't remember. And then you start creating with those pages. There is a video that goes along with it, so she shows you how she does all of her layouts with the sheets, and you can scrap lift those, or you can go off and do whatever you want with them. I scrap lift a lot of them I did because this was my Secret Not Secret Kit Club for 2 months, and I was a little concerned on what I would have left, and but I wanted to use my kits because I knew if I purchased the class and I used these papers, I knew I would finish it because I would not want to waste any of this. That's why I went that route. Would I do it again? Yes, highly recommend it. But next time I'll just use a paper pad that I've got on sale at Michael's, or one that's in my stash. But here are my layouts. Love how they turned out. This first one is Pink Fresh Studio paper. I cut the arrows going this way and going this way. This is the cut apart sheet. And then this is some of the chipboard. This is Shine On down here. And this, I believe, was the Maggie Holmes pom-pom frames. But this is my daughter teaching my daughter, or my husband teaching my daughter how to play guitar down in the basement. So, and then I'll put some hidden journaling. I have a spot for it on the back because it's a pretty long story. So I'll write that up and put that back there. I'm finding that I need to glue those secret pockets in because I'm using tape and my pullouts are getting stuck to them. So I got to do that yet. Then this one, I love this paper. This is the Shine On paper, and I just used a border punch on that. Crazy fun. The blue letters, I really enjoy the blue letters. It goes so well with this collection. Cut aparts, I used a lot of cut aparts. I normally don't. And this is just some of the Shine On paper bordering branding strips I used. This flower was attached to this vase, so I cut it. I put the flower there, and then I turned the vase upside down and put it up there. So this is my daughter's 5th birthday. I really like this page because I like this paper. It's so graphic. And I just cut, so I don't even know what those were, 2x4s, 2.5x4s, and just cut the piece of paper and put them on there wonky, and I put a little border strip underneath there and did some drawing, and I was done. This is, oh, and this is the crepe paper by Maggie Holmes, the folded, which was really nice, but I did pop up my picture so that would fit underneath there and it would lay nice. And this is a 2-page layout. This is my daughter playing drums. She would go down in the basement in her princess pajamas with her fluffy pink hat and just rock out. So, and oh, I did like, another thing I started doing was the horizontal and vertical title. I did that someplace else too. In here I'll point out. But I added a little gold to it. I embossed this, put some ink on it, kind of gave it some movement. Here's those black bows that I got a couple months ago in my kit. That's pretty much it. Like how that came out. This is one of my favorites. This paper I took from a Creative Memories boy pad, the gray paper, and these I cut up. This was Pink Fresh paper, and it was all circles, and they had all the sayings, so I just kind of cut those up and then used them throughout the collection, or throughout my layouts. This is my daughter hanging out on summer day, and when she was in 2007, and I love this pink and gold flowered paper. And there's a lady in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club who was doing a lot of layering, and that inspired me to layer. I think it was Amy Stroller who was doing that, and I was like, wow, that looks really great. So that's what I did. This is the Savannah Dreams that came with my kit, and then the rest of it is some vellum, and the rest was pretty much from my kit. This is a case of the Blahs from a couple months ago. This paper I cut out the back, so I still have that piece. But then I just added, this is, I believe, the Shine On with the Shine On flowers. This is all, looks pretty much like Shine On. I stamped this out. It's been laying on my desk, so I finally used that. And then the little bunny, which I liked. And then this frame, I added this to it, which was from the Pink Fresh, Simple and Sweet. I used some gold thickers. I added the heart and the word phrase, word sticker, and then that was it. It was pretty easy, and they came together pretty quick. This I have the yellow paper I took from the stash. Then I did some gold shine splatters on here, and oh, here's the horizontal and vertical title again, which I will definitely be doing that. Added some twine for some texture. This is grandparents' day at my daughter's school in first grade. They had some refreshments, so I just kind of put a cupcake and some drinks there. That was it. The one thing with the Perfect Collection is I needed to add a lot of texture to it to build up my pages, and sometimes I didn't, but like this one, to me this has a lot of texture with the bordering and the thickers on here, and this is from that paper again, the circle paper, but I put it underneath and then over it with the layering. The brads helped out a lot too. This is a camping trip that we went on, a 2-day camp trip with my Girl Scout troop, and this is us in the garage. We all fit in this one car because my brakes weren't working and my co-leader couldn't get off of work, so we all fit into this van with all of our gear, which was pretty funny. And I think we had an 1.5-hour drive too, but it was good times. Then this one is 2-page. This is the girls putting up the tents. So pretty simple. Just layered some. I used one of my doilies. I had these in my stash. This is from my stash too. So this is more of a using from my stash page. And this is page 2. Same thing. A lot of this is from my stash. I mean, this background paper, this was from my kit, but some more butterflies. But I like the way this came out. The girls made me so proud. They put up the tent on their own. They really listened and paid attention when I was telling them what they needed to do, and they all worked together to get all the tents up, so I was proud of them. And then this is blue letters that I love, and I found a panda bear that matches the blue letters almost, and I used the frame for journaling, and I added to it the hearts. And this is my daughter's best friend from, one of her best friends from 2nd grade, and they would scream panda throughout the camp, and the two of them would find each other, and then they would start hugging. I don't know why, but it's just a cute story, and I wanted to document it, and I'm really happy how this one came out. At first it was kind of flat after I was done, and then I was like, yeah, maybe I'll ink some leaves on it. And so after it was done, I put the template down, and it worked out well. I'm happy the way it came out. I'm glad I put the leaves on it. It really does add to it. So then this is them in the car. They're taking their selfies going to camp. And this did a little weaving of the paper. Selfie time. I'm going to journal up here, and didn't feel like stitching, so I just took my marker and did some stitch lines. I had these stars laying on my desk, so I threw those on there. Not sure what I'm going to put here. I might put the date, or I'm not sure. But I like how this came out. And once again, this is all from my collection. Either the Pink Fresh or the Amy Tan. These are just branding strips that I used. So, then this is the last one that I did, and it's another 2-page. So it goes like that. And I carried over some of the pandas because it's the same camping trip. And then there's the flamingo. I thought that was kind of cute. It's good times. I used the clear stickers. I have a whole bunch of those left. I did not use many of those this month. I thought I would use more, but I did not. And oh, and then I have the pom-poms, adding some texture because this one was really flat. And then I added the string as well and the chipboard, which gave it some height. And then this is the second page. And I did kind of a little clustering over here, called it Poolside Tomfoolery. These are wooden letters, and I put some gold on them. And these are from the Pink Fresh chipboard. This is as well. This was just laying on my desk. So, and I added the pom-pom. And this one, I'm not sure what picture I'm going to put here yet. And, oh, I got to glue that down. This one was, once again, I hate saying, but it was flat. And I needed to add to it something because this was all white. So I thought, oh, well, I'll do a tone-on-tone white embossing. So I did that, and you couldn't really see it. I mean, I don't know if you can see it in here. But, so I took some watercolor pencils, and I put the yellow center in, and I did some pink on it. Here's the butterfly. You can see it. Light of day, you can see it. In the shadows, it's hard to tell what it is, but I'm going to put my title up here, depending on what picture I put in this one. But this is tracing paper instead of vellum. Got it Tuesday morning. It was much cheaper than buying vellum, and I keep losing my vellum. So this way it's in a pad, and I know where it's at. And these are branding strips as well. So I think once I get the picture there, I'll like it more. This one was at the bottom of my stack, and I forgot that I was going to stitch on this until today when I got to the bottom of the stack. So my plan was I was going to stitch, do a layout, stitch, do a layout, stitch, do a layout. Well, since it was at the bottom stack, I never did that. So I'm going to put that with my October Secret Kit, and I will be doing that in October. But I hope you enjoyed my layout share. Highly recommend both Secret Not Secret Kit Club and the Perfect Collection. If you don't have any problems cutting up your paper, not having a plan, which was a little scary, I must admit, and I did overanalyze it a bit, but now I know that I can do it, and I will definitely do it again and highly recommend it. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed.